Hey y'all. So my hair has been straight for about 3 weeks, going on 4, and it still looks pretty good. We're just getting a little frizzy, a little bit poofy. So I'm going to go in and do some flexi rods just to extend my straight hair a little bit longer. And I'm going for a side part. So I section my hair in half, and then we're going in on this first side and detangling. So I've been using this detangling brush every single night, and I just love this brush. It doesn't create any excess frizz, and it really smooths my hair. So this is the only brush that I have been using on my hair every night. So I'm starting off splitting this section into 2. We're only going to be doing 2 flexi rods on this side since it does have the least amount of hair. And I'm just going through and making sure that that section is nice and detangled and smooth. So for this, I'm going to be using an oil. I'm using the RevAir hair and scalp oil. I'm not using any mousse or any other products because I don't want my hair to revert. And I've been using this oil on my hair every single night as well. It just makes my hair so smooth, and I just really love using this. So I'm using these Satin Flexi rods that I got off of Amazon. They will be linked in my Amazon store. And I love these. Like, they're flexi rods, but they're way softer than traditional flexi rods. So they're really easy to sleep in. And with flexi rods, all you're doing is basically just rolling your hair upwards. There is a little bit of a trial and error, a little bit of a learning curve to this. Sometimes you might have to unroll it and start again, but eventually you will get it, and then you just bend it on the ends and it will stay. So if you struggle with traditional flexi rods that are a little bit stiffer, I would definitely recommend trying these soft satin ones because I found them a lot easier to use compared to traditional flexi rods. So as you can see, I'm rolling my hair in an upwards direction. You can roll your hair in the opposite direction if you would like, but this was the look that I was going for my flexi rod set. Now for this other side, because I am doing a side part, there's obviously more hair on this side. So I ended up doing 4 flexi rods over on this side. I started out with trying out just doing 3, but it just was not working out. The thing with flexi rods is that your section of hair can not be too large because it's just not going to work out very well. You're not going to be able to roll it close to your scalp. So if you need to split your hair into more sections, then do that. And of course, if I was doing a middle part, then I would have had probably 3 flexi rods on each side. But because I did a side part, I ended up with 2 on one side and 4 on the other side. So now that my flexi rods are all in, I'm going in with my large satin scarf, and I'm not going to tie this too tight, but I am going to tie it securely enough so that it does not come off while I'm sleeping. And I also go in over on top of my scarf with a large bonnet, again just to make sure that my hair doesn't move around while I am asleep. So this is the next morning. I'm just taking off my bonnet and my scarf. And as you can see, my hair did not move. My flexi rods are still perfectly intact, which is why I do like to use a bonnet on top of the scarf. I just feel like it's the best way to make sure that your hair stays nice and secure. And now I'm just going in and unraveling the flexi rods. You just unroll your rod in the opposite direction of how you rolled it. And you can see I got these nice pretty barrel curls. And y'all, do y'all see how shiny and healthy my hair looks? That's why I love using that oil on my hair. It just really makes my hair look so good. And overall, I just really love this silk press. This is probably like the best silk press that I've done on my natural hair, and it's lasted so well. And I'm loving the way that these flexi rods are looking. So now all of my flexi rods are out, and you can see that my curls are pretty tight, but they do kind of fall and drop throughout the day. So I don't really go in and separate or manipulate my curls too much. The more you mess with your hair and kind of separate your hair, the more frizz you get. So I prefer to just wear my hair like this and then let it separate naturally throughout the day. And these are my final results. I absolutely love the way it looks. What do y'all think?